Today, we're counting down 10 of the wildest facts in Avatar: The Last Airbender that you may not know. We're starting off with a fun fact about our favorite prince and his alias, the Blue Spirit. Did you know that before airing the series, the Blue Spirit was actually the Red Spirit, with a red mask? The episode was changed from the Red Spirit to the Blue Spirit, after the Avatar behind-the-scenes team decided that we would better represent Zuko's mother. Leaving the Fire Nation and heading towards the Water Tribes, those that didn't watch Korra, or some may have just missed this fact, the two separate Water Tribes used to be one. One tribe is in the northern part of the Avatar world. Originally, the Water Tribe existed as one nation in the North Pole. However, following civil disagreements and people's inability to agree on certain social and cultural practices, a large group comprised of warriors, waterbenders, and healers journeyed to the South Pole to engender a new tribe. These people later on became to be known as the Southern Water Tribe. So everybody knows that Toph and Hama created a new sub-bending style. But you may not have made the connection that they both produced these new bending styles while in captivity. Toph taught herself to metal bend while being trapped to be taken back to her parents. Hama taught herself how to blood bend while trapped in a Fire Nation prison. Both these situations prove that under stressful circumstances, benders can do all sorts of things. The next fact that we have for you is a link between 4 of the Avatars. Roku, Kyoshi, Aang, and Korra are all known to have defied the leaders of their respective nations. Roku nearly killed Fire Lord Sozin in an attempt to stop his imperialistic actions. Kyoshi at first refused to aid the 46th Earth King when he asked her to aid in the peasant uprising in Ba Sing Se. Aang did not move to the Eastern Air Temple as ordered by the monks and instead ran away. And finally, Korra aided in the Southern Water Tribe's rebels against the then chief of both water tribes, Unalaq. Now, this next fact might be commonly known, but it's a fun one, and we wanted to throw it in here. The character The Boulder from Book 2 is based off of the famous wrestler Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The casting team even went as far as to try to get The Rock to voice the role himself, unfortunately to no avail. The role ended up being voiced by Mick Foley, a personal friend of The Rock. So we all know about Ko the Face Stealer, the spirit with many faces. But have you heard of the actor with many voices? Gray Delisle, who is commonly known for voicing Princess Azula, has voiced multiple characters throughout Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. Primarily Ming Hua, young Lin Beifong, Kaya, Katara and Sokka's mother, and many more. This next fact may or may not be commonly known, depending on how well you paid attention to the show. Roku, the firebending avatar before Aang, was native to the Fire Nation. However, he caused the most destruction to the Fire Nation out of any avatar. We know that he completely destroyed Fire Lord Sozin's castle, and later on while living through Avatar Aang, he destroyed the Temple of the Fire Sages. He really said, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. This next fact is kind of like you either know it or you don't. It's split up about 50-50 across the fanbase. The Blue Spirit mask used by Zuko was among the collection of masks from the play Love Amongst the Dragons that Ursa kept hidden in her quarters behind a painting of her and Ozai. She had them secretly made to remind her of Ikem and Hira's acting troupe. This next fact is based off of those who observed Zuko the most through the books. When we first met Zuko, he was extremely muscular from training all the time. But if you pay close attention to him throughout the first and second books, you can see him actually lose that muscle as he and Iroh were on the run. It's the small details like this that have fans completely enthralled in the series, and we love attention to detail. For the final fact in today's video, we want to touch on something that very few fans actually know. Now, as we all know, Sozin's Comet was named after Fire Lord Sozin, in honor of the beginning of the Airbender genocide, where they harnessed the power of the comet to kill off airbenders. What most people don't know, however, is after Zuko was crowned Fire Lord, and the comet came back around in his final years, the comet was renamed in Zuko's honor. Zuko's comet would no longer be a symbol of death and war, but a symbol of the peace that Zuko brought to the world. All when he was crowned Fire Lord. What an amazing tribute. Alright Avatar fans, those were 10 of our favorite wildest facts from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Which of these facts did you already know? Let us know in the comments below. And until next time, as always, stay flamin'!